Now, from your weather authority, here's Chief Meteorologist Dan Smith.
Well, just a microcosm of what we've had all through this week. You got these clouds coming in from the east, not so much on the rainfall. Eastern counties have gotten it, if anything, and it's 95 right now. That temperature is going back up. And the dew point, still a little bit higher, but not too unpleasant out there. In fact, it just felt a little bit better overall today. 5 to 10 miles an hour for the wind speeds. Didn't get much more than 20. I think we got between 50 and 20 for some brief wind gusts, and about similar conditions we are expecting for tomorrow. Now, you have this big old system still swirling around, this low pressure system, almost sort of losing its center at that. This part's going north, this part's going south, but you do get a general sense of this circulation, and yet you have all this cirrus being thrown our way, so we got some cloud cover going into our eastern counties right now. That will overspread San Angelo, I think, but the rainfall, not so much. It just seems to be hitting this wall right there towards I-35, and meanwhile, all along the coast, they're having some flash flood emergencies. At least Corpus and Brownsville area, Harlingen in particular, got pretty hard hit. 97 degrees for today's high. Record was 110. The all-time record, by the way, is 111. Last summer, our record was 109. That was the hottest we hit, and that happened to be 2 hours before that big old storm on June 23rd hit. We're just about to come up on that one-year anniversary on Saturday. Just walloped us. 85-mile-an-hour winds. I'm sure we had over 100 in that storm, though. 72 degrees for today's low, and there's, speaking of low, just about 0.72 inches below for our annual average rainfall, and it really doesn't look like we're going to make a dent in it. Pretty disappointing considering how we came into this week. Maybe some isolated storms to the north tonight, maybe the northeast. Overall, you get a sense that this system, even down towards San Antonio and Houston, is going to be dissipating and maybe throw some more clouds our way. That's about all we're going to get in terms of any moisture, any relief, really, because Friday, I think we hit the hundreds and then some going into the weekend. Winning with the weather, though, budget blinds. You have a pair of wireless speakers up for grabs, valued at about $300. You can enter to win on ConchoValleyHomepage.com and tune in this Friday at 6 o'clock to see if you're the lucky winner. 70 degrees for tonight. Again, we have those isolated storms. Winds southeast 5 to 10, about the same as what we're going to have tomorrow, too. 98 degrees, though. It is going to be a little bit warmer at that, and so that's not so great news. Worse news, wish I had some good news here, but 102 for Friday, 105 coming on for Saturday. And yeah, it's not so great, but we are going to have, you're going to have to stay hydrated, stay cool as best you can, because we do have some relief in sight, going right back to the mid-90s by about this time next week. We'll be right back.